Good morning. Welcome to Wake Up with the Early Nerd Live. I'm Steve, your host, the Early Nerd. And as always, I'm talking quietly because if we wake up Mrs. Early Nerd, we're all in trouble. Today's video is titled New Game. So, I've mentioned in the past that I have a Saturday game. And when everybody came over last night for said Saturday game, our DM informed us that we have a long downtime before the campaign was going to be able to be picked up again. So we were like, okay. We decided to run a new one. One of us is going to be our new DM, and the rest of us are players again. I myself am a player. Yay. I've ran far too much in the past. I'm really trying hard to just be a player now. Um, so I decided to play a human wizard due to the fact that we are using level restrictions. We are racial restrictions and stuff like that. We're going to use all that stuff, which generally I tried to avoid a lot of the time, just because a lot of people don't like to play humans, and I can understand that. I don't know. I mean, there's no fun in it. The only thing that a human gets to do is they can be unlimited in any class. But if you eliminate level restrictions for races, then nobody's going to play a human because there's no point. You know, why would you play a human wizard when you can play an elven wizard who can get to 18 and if he has wish can cast it with impunity because age doesn't matter. So, you know, why would you? But our new DM decided that he was going to play with the level restrictions, and so we rolled our stats. And I came up very average with a couple of higher numbers. I've got a a great intelligence, and I've got a nice dex. Everything else is 13, 11, and 10. Yeah, my strength is 10, but that's cool because I'm a wizard. I don't need to be carrying a bunch of stuff. But we ended up with I don't know, three fighters, a cleric, a wizard, and I don't know, maybe even four fighters. I'm not sure exactly. I know we don't have a thief, which is what for us first edition players call rogues because that's what they were called originally. Uh, you know. However, we got around all of the negative connotations behind the word. Yes, there's a thieves guild in our world that deal with black market thievery, burglary, robbery, things like that, fencing goods and things like that. But there's also the good ones, and we call them treasure hunters. They specialize in tomb breaking and things like that. Same class set, same character, same skill set. They're just not thieves. So, um, but like I said, I am playing the wizard. Uh, I get one spell a day. Yay. But that's okay. I bought darts and daggers, and I've got a nice deck, so I can throw. I get a bonus to throw, so I'll be uh, I'll be throwing a lot of stuff. But it sounds like it's going to be pretty fun. We are going to be playing in the Greyhawk map, um, which uh, which is familiar to us because generally that's where we play. Now, whether or not we play in the actual world per se is kind of iffy because while you get the Greyhawk book, we play in a different timeline, so those people are not necessarily there. Um, but we adjust as necessary. As a matter of fact, in our own world of Greyhawk, I have an old high priest of St. Cuthbert that is now an extremely influential figure in the religion. Um, as a matter of fact, in one of my games, he's already passed. So who knows? Well, there was my phone, but this game is going to be fun. I've decided that I will give regular Sunday updates to this game. I will let you know what it is we are doing, what we fought, what we found, and how much money we got. So that's what I'm going to do from now on Sundays because Sunday is a very slow news day. I looked on the internet last night. I couldn't really find anything I wanted to talk about. And the stuff that I did find was just, I mean, King Charles got coronated yesterday. Congratulations, King Charles. Doesn't really matter to us. He dominated the news yesterday. And that's okay. Don't get me wrong. I'm not disparaging the English crown in any way. Congratulations, King Charles. He waited for a long time for this. Now, and I hope you'll do a good job as king. So, so yeah, from now on, Sunday will be Saturday game update, and I think that you guys will like it. Um, oh, my name, a great name, in my opinion. The My wizard's name is Bertolds Van Pelt. Personally, I think it's a great name. Bertolds after Eric Idle's character in The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. If you've never seen that, you should watch that. That is such a fantastic movie. Um, Terry Gilliam of Monty Python, I think, had a hand in that. I'm not sure, but Robin Williams plays the King of the Moon in an uncredited role, and to me, it's one of his greatest. Um, so his first name is Bertolds, and his second name is Van Pelt. I basically took that from Linus and Lucy of the Peanuts gang. So that's his name, Bertolds Van Pelt, and that's one of my better names. I think I like it. I think it's funny as hell. So we'll see what happens. You know, I think this is going to be a really fun game. Um, we are being DM'd by a veteran of the game, pretty much my length of time. He's been playing about as long as I have. He's an avid collector of uh, swag, D&D swag, for lack of a better way to put it. I wanted to say memorabilia, but that's not really good either. You know, merchandise. There you go. He deals in D&D merchandise, and he acquires all kinds of neat stuff. all kinds of neat stuff. So, but like I said, I think this is going to be a really fun game. The last game he ran for me personally was a fantastic game. I loved it. I had so much fun in that game, and this promises to be equally as fun. But I will update you guys every Sunday, and hopefully you'll stick around long enough to see it happen. You know, speaking of sticking around, I really appreciate all you guys out there that are watching my stuff. Thank you. I appreciate all my subscribers for subscribing. Thank you as well. Um, if you like what I do, please spread me around. You know, I'm not doing this to make money. No, I'm not. I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. I'm not doing this to try to be YouTube famous. I just do it because I like it and it's fun. And honestly, I kind of want to have a video record of me and myself for my grandchildren to see. You know. So with that said, I think that's about it for today. Remember, if you like what I do, please like and subscribe. You know, pass me around to your friends, your coworkers, your family members. Share the video on your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, whatever you feel like doing. I'd appreciate it. You know. Um, but if you go anywhere on this lazy Sunday morning, which I'm not, I'm going to stay at home all day probably. Make sure you be careful, be safe out there, and always remember, Early Nerd loves y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye bye now.